Helping wildlife in need. That's the mission of Houston SPCA's Wildlife Center of Texas. It's the only center in our city that treats all injured, sick, or orphaned native Texas wildlife species. Brooke Yaney, Houston SPCA's Wildlife Center Director, is joining us this morning to share how you can become a volunteer at the center. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for stopping by.
Thanks for having us, and thanks for having my friend here.
Yeah, tell us about your friend.
Yeah, this is an American kestrel, a little female. She's part of our education ambassador team. So we use these birds and mammals to go out and educate the public about our work.
Yeah, Brooke, I want to tell you how this story came to fruition. This past weekend, we rescued a baby raccoon.
Aww.
And we brought her to the center.
Yes.
And I was talking to Julie about the upcoming birthday y'all are having.
Yes, absolutely. It's the 100th anniversary of the Houston SPCA. So we're having a huge event on Saturday from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. We're going to have all of our education ambassadors kind of rotating out throughout the day. So you can come visit me. I'm happy to answer any of your questions about the event and about our work that we do.
When we were at the center early Saturday morning when you guys opened, when we were dropping off the baby raccoon, we were told the need right now is just overwhelming. The number of babies coming in, injured babies coming in. And so then I asked about volunteer opportunities. And so in addition to the party, the celebration, I was like, well, maybe we should have a conversation on how people can get involved and help out. So many people want to, but there's a process here to do so.
Yeah, absolutely. They can sign up online on our webpage. And like you said, there's a huge need for that right now. This is our spring baby season. We're getting 100 animals a day sometimes just coming in. So anyone who wants to sign up on the Houston SPCA's website, and we'd be happy to have them. They're such a huge help. We couldn't survive without our volunteers.
How long is that process? What do you have to do in order to volunteer?
Yeah, so you sign up on the webpage, and then you'll get processed through the SPCA. There's a background check, of course, and then you'll sign up for orientation with the SPCA, and then you'll sign up for wildlife training specifically. It probably takes 2 to 3 weeks to do the process.
And what type of services do you offer to these animals?
Yeah, I mean, volunteers, when they come in, they'll do a lot of cleaning, a lot of feeding. So we have baby squirrel feeding every 3 times a day. Baby bird feeding happens every 20 minutes. So it's a lot of feeding, a lot of cleaning. But like I said, we could not survive without our volunteers. They're a vital part of our organization.
Yeah, and the work that you guys do is just so incredible. Talk to us about the different types of animals you rehab.
A little bit of everything. Like you said, we're one of the only centers that takes in all native wildlife. So we take in everything from bobcats, coyotes, large mammals, large predators. We take in bald eagles. We have a juvenile bald eagle right now outside in our flight cage. Anything from there all the way to butterflies. People have brought us moths. People have brought us scorpions, anything like the whole gambit we take.
Yeah. What advice do you have for people? You know, for us, it was late. It was late Friday night, and we heard this noise outside, and we looked on our cameras, and that's when we saw this little baby raccoon scurrying across the deck. And so we did some research, and we realized, you know, that's not normal for these pups to be by themselves, especially at night.
Yeah, absolutely.
But what advice do you have for people who come across, wildlife either abandoned or injured?
Yeah, absolutely. Every species is a little bit different, but for in general, the best thing to do is to, if it's late at night and we're not open, you can keep it warm by putting it in a box and putting like a heating pad underneath it. Of course, you want to be safe with wildlife. Things like this, as small as this guy is, he can, or she, sorry, can still do some damage. They've got
She just cocked her head when you said that. She was like, excuse me?
So we recommend taking a blanket or a large cloth and wrapping up the animal just to keep yourself safe, and then just bringing it in as soon as you can to us.
And wearing gloves, right? That can always be helpful. If the animal appears to be distressed, if it seems to be aggressive, obviously stay away.
Yeah, and you can give us a call. We answer our hotline every time, like when we're open 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. We answer our hotline as much as we can. So if you're stuck and you're not sure what to do, give us a call. We'd be happy to walk you through the process.
Yeah. And if they're not open, leave a message. They will call you
Absolutely.
back. They did early Saturday morning before they opened, and that's how we knew to bring the little one by. Yeah, you know, what should people do? I know, obviously, having this little raccoon around, doing some research frantically in the middle of the night, do you feed or water these animals?
No, absolutely not. There's a specific process for each animal, and some of the animals are more fragile than others, but for the most part, if you're not sure what you're doing, it's better to not give them any food or water, because you can do more harm than good. It's better for them to be a little bit dehydrated than to have aspiration pneumonia, for example, or some other kind of, like, we've had people feed all kinds of random stuff that they should not have fed.
And I know it's coming from a good place, right? They're just wanting to help.
For sure.
And so it's knowing what to do and just how much to do.
Yes.
The most important step, though, would be to reach out to you guys and get that animal over to you.
Yep.
This weekend, I'm going to bring it back to this birthday celebration. Y'all are turning 100, as you said.
Yes.
This is going to be a big birthday bash, a wonderful event for the entire family to go on out.
Yeah, there's going to be food trucks. There's going to be a lot of family-friendly activities. Like I said, I will be there, happy to chat with everyone about the work that we do and the birds that we take care of and the birds that we'll have out. But yeah, it's going to be a great event, very family-friendly.
Yeah. And remember, too, this could be a really great opportunity. If you want to get involved in your community, you want to give back to your community, you can sign up to be a volunteer, get that ball rolling tomorrow. And, you know, school's going to be out really soon. If you're looking for some volunteer opportunities with the entire family, with the kiddos, this is a wonderful place to start.
Yeah, as long as they're 16 or older, we'd be happy to have them.
Okay, 16 and older.
Yes.
That's really good information to know. Well, we so much appreciate you stopping by. Look, she's like, I'm ready to go. I did my appearance. I'm now famous, and we're ready. We're ready to leave. We appreciate it. Thank you so much, Brooke, for stopping by.